moment, UI happens to be one of the few institutions that are still getting this license renewed. And the idea is that we want to see how we can give powerful tools to the hands of researchers in the academia. I can tell you the academia have never had it so good. Oh. So this platform is owned by ESRI, just like we are all used to popular platforms like Microsoft Office and the likes. ESRI provides a suite of softwares under a flagship name ArcGIS. These are powerful tools that start from data collection to data analysis to GIS to map production. Anything you can think of, as long as your data is going to be geolocation enabled. Let's move fast. Quite a number of us had challenges with accessing the platform. That was how we sent out this link, such that we can make the request for account on this link. And that's how you got this form that you're able to fill, if you remember. So go from this form now. On our own end, we'll get your data. And once we get your data, we add it to the platform. This is a platform. This is the backend where we add it to the platform, and we send out mails directing you to activate your account. Now you can use my dashboard now, showing all users as at the last count. You can see we've got close to 4,000 users on this platform. Now, once you get an email, you can see this is the way the email comes in your inbox. So if you don't get this email in your inbox and you can't find it in your spam box or junk folder, it means that you have provided an invalid email. That's the first thing. You have provided an invalid email address. Once you're able to provide a valid email address, you will get this notification from ArcGIS. Okay? So once you open up this mail now, this is what the mail looks like. This is what the mail looks like. You can see it. This is what it looks like. So once you click on this to join the organization, the ArcGIS has created this profile such that you are within an organization. And for us now, our organization is University of Ibadan. Okay? So once you click on that now, yes, you get to this point. A lot of people were confused at this point. Let me explain, let me break it down. There are two possibilities. Some people for now, they have an existing account, maybe while taking some courses on ArcGIS, so they have free accounts. So these accounts are public accounts. Now, if you want this account to be part of UI's account, so that you benefit from that grant, you convert to a public account. This is for those who have an existing ArcGIS profile. For those without an existing ArcGIS platform, you have to create a new account. That's the option to do. Create a new account. So if I click on create a new account, I'm presented to this dashboard where I provide my username. Now look at your username should be between 6 and 120 characters in length and must not include all these all the special characters. No dot, no hyphen, no underscore, no @. It's just characters. You fill in the password and you create a new account. Now, some people run into some challenges also. Yes, because your passwords must be strong. You can see it. So it must 8 characters in length, and good enough, it must have at least 1 letter and at least 1 number, and it must not match your username. And also importantly is a security question. This is a security question. You select a question from here. This is very, very important because possibly you might lose your account, and while you are recovering your account, you need to prove to the system, to the platform that, oh, you truly own this account. So you can actually answer these questions when they are presented to you. Okay, so let me try and see if I can actually walk us through how I set up a new account. Okay. Good. So let me walk us through how I set up it. Let me open my email. Look at my email now. My email. Okay. So this is what I was showing you earlier on. So I received the mail. Okay, so let me join. Open an email. So now you can see it now. That create a new account or convert. I'm creating a new account. So what's my username? Don't forget my username is more than 6 and 8 characters. So I can do okay. is limited, or I can do, or let me use my name. Okay, Abono Nigeria. Right? Password. Good. It has to be something strong. Okay. Oh, it said it's fair enough. Wow. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is very strong. Oh, it must have a number. So I've got a number now. So, okay. Let me type my password again. Now, you'll notice that the longer your password, the stronger it's assumed. Okay, so let me put my name, Ahmed. Okay. Email, the email I used to receive this is email.com. So I've got my email. So select one security question. What city were you born in? This always looks, quite easy for everybody. Okay. What's your dream job? Where did you go for your first date? Oh my God. What high school did you go to? Okay. Let me click on that. Methodist Boys High School. Okay. So I can go ahead and, oh, you can see that my password did not match. My password did not match. My password, okay, so it matched now, right? Okay, good. So I can create the account now. Okay, good. So my account is created now. Did you see that now? So my account is created now. So, of course, for me, I'm used to it now. I save almost all my passwords on my system. Of course, this is quite dangerous also. So let me log in back. So I'm signed in. Oh, your account has been blocked from logging in. Please contact customer service. What did I do? What was that I've done? So, apparently this email has a profile before now. So, but basically, that's most likely the challenge I'm having. This account has an email associated with it. So, did anybody get to this stage that you had this issue? So let me see if I can log in with another account that is already pre-configured. But why am I getting that information that my account has been blocked by customer service? That's quite strange. So I can contact customer service and see what went wrong, why my account has been blocked. But be that as it may, I can just ignore it completely. Okay. Let me ignore it completely and just open a new account using another email that I have that is valid. Okay. Okay, so uigis.maps.arcgis.com. Okay, so I'm trying to log in back now. Okay, so if you're able to log in successfully, you should get something like this. I'm sure this is why almost everybody got stuck at, except those that have moved forward to some other solutions. So this, you should get something like that. which shows us that, oh, you are actually at that point. Okay, so you should get something like this. So before we move on, now if you look on the right side of the dashboard, click on your name. Somewhere here. Can you see this? Click on it. Now, if you click on this now, you'll see there are several links that are already open. Several links are here. My profile, my settings, my ESRI training. Let's try and open each one of them one after the other. Okay, so I'm on my profile now. You guys, this is my profile now. As I had a little bio about myself. Oh, you can't hear me? Someone said they cannot hear me. Am I audible or not? Let me confirm that. Am I audible? Someone said they cannot hear me.
Yeah, you are audible. You are audible.
You're audible, sir.
Thank you so much. So you can see these are my profile. Okay, these are probably things I have worked on. You can see that. Okay. Let me go to my settings. I have any special settings I've made. My email, nothing much in my settings. Okay, units. You can see I have ESRI enabled. So if you don't have this enabled on your setting, it means that you cannot access the training platform of ESRI and all other resources. Community, e-learning platform, blogs, adding comments, you can't access it. So you must confirm that you have ESRI access enabled for you. This is very, if you don't have ESRI access enabled, please, you can drop a message on the group so that we can enable you to have access. Okay, Said, you want us to say something? Said? You could speak
No,
up.
sir. No, sir.
You raise your hand. Okay.
I'm not saying anything, sir. The mistake, the mistake.
Your network is quite poor. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so now I can also click again and click on my ESRI now. Okay, so under my ESRI now, it shows me so here I can do some other things that has to do with accounts and other stuff like that, depending on your profile. Okay. So let's go to training. Let's go to training. Under training, you have access to all the trainings available for ESRI platform. All the trainings available on ESRI platform, you will be able to access it on this platform. Now, let's start from this one. Now, you can see these are all the various trainings available on ESRI platform. From getting started, can you please mute those? Please mute yourself if you are not speaking, please. Please mute yourself if you are not speaking at the moment, please. Okay, I think I've muted everyone so that I can actually continue the class. Okay. So great. So now you can have several trainings you can actually enroll on. Some are paid, some are not paid, depending. Some are paid and some are not paid. So we can go from the catalogs. Now you can explore the entire course catalog. You can look at course by schedule. Course by schedule. Okay. Look at learning plans. Courses by location. So if I look at course catalog, for example, now, So let's go course catalog. Now, you can see the entire courses that are offered by ESRI. The entire courses are offered by various categorization. Okay? Okay, so you can see the various courses that are offered by ESRI across disciplines. So depending on what you are doing, you will see almost every tool, every topic that will serve your interest. Mapping, data management, spatial analysis, imaging and remote sense, everything you can think of, you have it under this grouping. Okay? So I can decide to go that route. You can also look at upcoming courses. These are upcoming courses. You can see some are actually paid. For most, actually paid. Most are actually paid for, and you can they're online. You can see how expensive they are. 2 days courses, they're actually expensive. But there are so many other courses that are actually free that you can get under the course catalog. There are so many courses that actually free that you can get under the course catalog. You can see it's free. Those that are paid, they actually write it that they are paid. Okay, so let's move on quickly. So let's have community and forums. So community and forums, just like in today's world now, all of us are having one challenges or the other that we need to reach out to other people who have done similar things. You can come to this platform, community and forums, and ask questions and see what other people have done. You can see at the moment, there are close to 2,000 people online, over 200,000 posts, and over 40,000 solutions. So there's nothing you are thinking of that you not see someone that can respond to your questions here, or a question has been answered. If I put, let me look for something now. Let me just type forestry. And let's see if anything will come out on forestry. Okay. Aha, can you see this now? Forestry as 2021 guide. You can see forestry data model. So you can see there's virtually anything you are thinking of that you know somebody who has asked those kind of questions before now. These are the advantages of going through that route. Of course, you also have the blogs. Also, ArcGIS blogs. On the ArcGIS blogs, just like any normal blog site like Linda KG blog, for example, you will see articles that have been written and have been categorized. You can see now on data management, on mapping, analytics, public safety. Let me click on one of them so you can have an idea. This is a recent one. Okay, that's a recent one. A first glimpse into the future of population data. So you can see this is just an article that was written by someone. You definitely see one or two things to learn from seeing, reading some of these articles. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let's move on. Now, we have done an introduction to the platform itself. Now, if you log in successfully, I'll walk you through where all these apps that I told you that are part of the ESRI product comes with it. So if I go back to my ArcGIS platform now, okay. Now, if I click on this menu here, I see this, I can see a list of all the various applications that makes up the GIS suite of products. You can see all the various solutions: App Studio, ArcGIS Online, Power BI, Dashboard, Field Map, Survey 1, 2, 3, Insight. So over the course of the next few weeks, we will attempt to at least go through quite a number of these tools. Definitely, there are so many tools there, so many tools for our own use. We will attempt to go through quite a number of them as much as possible. On this platform, there is definitely a tool for everyone, no matter your discipline. As long as you will be collecting data, there's a tool for everyone. As long as you'll be collecting data, there's a tool for everyone. Okay, there's a tool for everyone. Okay, so I don't mind that nothing, but okay. So now I'll start with the first one: offline data collection. As researchers in the academia or in the industry, we have needs to collect data, and most of the time, it's mostly paper-based. Most of the time. But now, with all of the interventions over the years, a lot of baseline data being collected, we have moved to using softwares to collect data electronically. Of course, people still use Google Form, where you can actually send it around to people to fill for what. When you need to go to the field and you are not sure of internet access in those places, you definitely need an offline data collection application. These are applications that can be deployed either on the mobile phone or on tablets, as the case may be. Now, if you look at, let me walk us through. I think I missed a slide somewhere there, so that we will not feel lost. There's a slide. Okay, let me see if that slide is still there. Okay. Now, I talked about, so there are several tools that we talk. So I'm actually on this offline data collection. We still have the data analysis, storytelling, producing maps, and learning opportunities with ArcGIS, with ESRI. Okay. So still on offline data collection that I was talking about just now. Okay. So there are several of them that have been used over the years. And one of the most, they have, of course, based on researchers, you would have used so many of this app over the years. We've got our TeamScope, we have ODK Connect. I'm sure many of us have used one of these before. We've got our RedCap, Kobo Collect, Maggie, JetForm, HomeCare, Service CTO Connect, and a whole lot of them that we have used over the years. A whole lot of them we have used over the years. So in our own case now here, because we have a very good one that came with ArcGIS, which is called Survey 123. Survey ArcGIS Survey 123 and ArcGIS Survey 123 Connect. They are actually two similar. They are two different things. For Survey 123 Connect, it is used to design your surveys offline, while for the Survey 123 on the browser, you also use this on the browser also. So why ArcGIS Survey 123? Why? Over others. Of course, the fact that University of Ibadan has this license, we've got about 20,000 licenses, which means that we don't have to pay for any software that can be used for data collection. We don't have to pay. It's easy to set up and use. Minimal training is needed for the field crew, those who be on the field, your research assistant. And most importantly, it is integrated with the ArcGIS platform. It's got powerful built-in reporting capabilities. So you can author and design in two ways, like I told us. For simple surveys, we use just the survey one, but for complicated surveys, where there are a lot of branching, a lot of questions that are related to each other, form-centric question, we use the survey 1, 2, 3 connect. Okay, so basically, if we have the softwares, you can work on Android, you can work on Windows, phone, Mac OS, and Linux also. And it works both on smartphones and tablets also. For the field crews, it's easy for them to actually work even without internet. They can collect data without internet. And once the internet is established, connection is established, this data can be synchronized with the database. Okay? So I'll walk us through how we can set up a simple survey 1, 2, 3 questionnaire or form, as the case may be. Consider the fact that it's very easy to use. So let's quickly go through another demo session. And because our phone had GPS enabled, you could actually track the location where this data is being collected from. So let's launch survey 1, 2, 3. So there are several ways to actually launch this survey 1, 2, 3. I can decide to launch it from the menu list on my dashboard. From here, I can decide to look for survey 1, 2, 3 here. This is it here. Can we say it here? Survey 1, 2, 3. I can decide to launch it from here. Or I can also go to the browser straight up and type survey123.arcgis.com. Depending on which I prefer. So this is the way it works. So I can click on sign in. If you're able to follow me, it's not a bad idea, but definitely the recording for this will be available. So you can see on my sign in now, you can see all this. There are several surveys that I have been involved in. Okay, so this is the one we are using currently for data collection to register you on this platform. But I'm interested in this to create a new survey, which is ArcGIS survey 1, 2, 3. I click on this survey. Now, there are several ways. I can go to the blank survey, or I go to the template survey. Let me show you some of the template surveys that we have here. And let me get started. So you can see these are templates of surveys that has been designed and available for us from ESRI. Let me look at this. Look at it. Report road accident emergency, report oil wildfire, property damage form, report. This is nice. Report a pothole. Let's look at this. Report a pothole. This is report a pothole. So you can see now. So you're driving around the road. You want to, let's assume the local government or the state government design an app. Even within university, we can design an app to track potholes, location of potholes. So the name of the person reporting, my phone number, my email. You can see which lane is the pothole in. Is it right, left, second from right, third from right? Okay, can you see that? Can we see that? So you can actually do this easily. And pothole location. So because this has a map on it, I can actually pinpoint the exact point where the pothole is. So for example, if the pothole is let me say somewhere, where can we see my present location? Okay. Use current location. Okay. So I want to report a pothole in this my present location. Oh, where is this guy reporting? Oh my God. Use my current location. Where is my current location? I'm not at Access Bank. International Conference Center, University of Ibadan. Okay, let me search for that. Okay, great. So we can see that now. So if I want to report this now, so I can report on this point now. Oh, there's a pothole here. Okay. And once I'm done, I hit the submit button. I've completed that. Okay. So you can, this is how you do this on a computer, on a phone. This is how it's going to look. On a tablet, this is the look. Okay. So that's template. So there are several templates that we can actually go through, to get some motivation and inspiration on how this are designed. So, but in our case now, I want to go back to a blank survey. A blank survey. Okay? So start from scratch. So it's getting ready for me to create my survey now. That is taking a while. Great. So I've got my survey 1, 2, 3 started. So what is the title of this survey? So I can make the title be effect of I don't want to use ASU, or effect of shutdown of academic activities in Nigeria. Good. So I've got that. Let me give you the title also. I can copy this title here. I can copy this here, Control C, and I can paste that there. So any description for the survey, okay. My name is Ahmed Laiwaju. Okay. A postgraduate student at the University of Ibadan. I am working on a research titled Effects of Shutdown of Academic Activities in Nigeria the last 20 years. I want to assure you of the confidentiality of this data collection. Data collected. Okay. Okay, I can see some formatting here also. Just some formatting here, right? Okay. May 31, 2022. Good. So you've seen that now, man. I've got something to show. Okay. Oh, we want to have some images. We want to add an image. I have an image. I can insert. So I can go to Google. Okay, and look for an image in Google. Image search on images. And I do academic activities shutdown in just remind me. Okay. I just want an image. Okay. I've got one. This is one, right? There are two ways I can. Let me try and see if I can copy the link address and work on that. Copy the link address and work on that. Okay. Yeah, insert image. So from URL, Okay. Oh, invite you. What happened? What happened? Let me open the image, the link. Okay. Let me copy the image address here. Let me go back. Better now. Okay, great. So I think it's better now. You can see that now. So I can try and reduce if I need to reduce it. Okay, so okay. So we're good. So now I have my heading, something introducing the question and the survey to participants. So I can start adding questions. So I want us to suggest the fields that you want me to capture. You can drop on the chart. We can start creating them. The fields that you want us to capture, you can do it on the charts and we can start creating them. Okay? Are we there? So, what's the first thing that I want to capture? Look at, these are the question types that we have. These are the question type that we want to capture, that we can use in this survey. So the first one is, we want a single choice question. So, what do you work? What's your relationship with the? I'm expecting us to drop some questions on the chat that I can use to populate this survey with the academic community. So we get that? Okay, yeah, demographics data. Okay, great. So demographics, so list the fields. So this is the fields, yeah. Yeah, so we want things like gender, age group, and stuff like that. Okay. So we'll do that again. So let me quickly do. So now it means that I can actually group my survey into groups. So that makes a lot of sense. So I can go down and do that to do into groups. Okay, so let's click on groups. Groups are collections of questions. So let me pick the first one, group. So let me drag it here now. Great. So that's a group of questions. So I can put your demographic question, or what do you want me to name it with? Demographic questions. Okay, great. So, right. So let's start adding the questions there now also. So I can put the first one can be okay, or gender. Don't worry, we can always rearrange them as the case may be. So gender. Okay, age, gender, thanks, Said. So gender, so what are the options for gender? You can see the choices here. Male, female. I don't know the third one, so I can delete it here. And if I need it again, I can add it here, okay? Level of great, oh, great, nice. So I've got gender. So let me go back to that question again. Okay, so I've got gender. So I need age. So age, below gender, age. So for age now, of course, you want to group it. Let's say 15 to 20 years. or you want them to actually type in their age, depending on what you want. 21 to 25 years, 26 to 35 years. I can add more. 36 to 49 years. Okay. 50 years and above. Okay, so I've got that for age. So let's add the next one, occupation. So for occupation, do you want them to type it in, or we've got a group of questions to put in it? Okay. Oh, this is my age. It's actually not in the group. You notice that my age is actually not in the group. You need to ensure that your questions are within the group. So I've got gender, age. Okay, so the next one is occupation. Occupation and what? Level of study, okay? So single choice. So highest level of occupation. Occupation. Okay? So OND, NCE, HND, DSC, Masters, PhD. Okay.
Sorry, please.
Okay,
I think it should be highest level of qualification.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Highest level of qualification. Thank you so much. Okay. Good. So we've got that. Now you can see I also have some appearance here. I can make, by default it's vertical. I can have horizontal. I can have horizontal compact. You can see that. So it depends on what you actually want. You can see that. So under the appearance, into conserve space. Okay. For gender also, I can do horizontal compact or horizontal fully. Okay. And the last one, occupation. That's the last one. Occupation. So it's also, you want to make occupation to be multiple choice, I mean single choice, or you want people to actually type in the text by themselves. Don't forget, for data integrity and for consistency, you could have that also as, and you can have option for them to actually type those that are out there. So I can pick single choice now. Okay. Oh. Okay. So good. Aha. So occupation. So occupation. Oh, civil servants. Oh, do we need occupation? Okay. Civil servant. Okay. Students. Civil servants. Professional, medical doctor. Now, if you actually have a list, you can paste that list here right away. Let me go to Google again. List of occupation in Nigeria. Oh my gosh, so I've got something here. So list of occupations in Nigeria. I've got something here, something nice here. Where is it? All I saw somewhere now. Let me just copy this, by the way. Let me just copy this. Okay. I can copy this. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay. Okay, then we'll put the allocation there too. Okay, so I can just paste this in here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I can actually get that out of the way. Okay. Okay. So, oh, what was I doing? Nobody told me what was I doing straight. It's not supposed to be there. That's under the gate. Nobody even told me what was I doing. It's under batch edit. You can see that those ones I have there before now. And nobody told me I was doing the wrong thing. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Okay, so it's better that way now. Okay. Yeah. But oh, this is too long. You can, oh, this is too long. How can we have something like this? No, I don't want this. I want it to be a drop down. It makes a lot of sense, right? So I can come back here, go to my batch edit, copy out everything. Okay.
You can have something like self-employed, unemployed, servants, and the rest.
Good. So I didn't want this. This is too long. I'm going to take this off. Rather, I'm going to use a drop down. Drop down is much better. It conserves space, right? So I've got that now. Occupation. I can come to batch edit. Great. This makes more sense, right? Isn't it? Makes more sense. Okay, good. So now, last one. I want to have the allocation. Yes, I want to have the allocation. So I'm going to do that now. That's the next thing I'm going to do that now. So I can use a map or an address. So let me use the address. This is quite easier. Okay, so let me pick an address and put it somewhere there. Let me put immediately after occupation. Okay, so I'm going to put address there. Good. Now, look at the options there. Your present location. Now look at the option there. Do you want address text and point geometry or address text only? Of course, definitely, I want the address text and point geometry. We have also forgotten to put something. We must ensure that questions that we want responses to must have this. This is the required question checked. You see that? So for all the questions now, I'm going to ensure that I check this. This is a required question. Now I can enable autocomplete also. So when you start typing something, you get an autocomplete. This is a required question. Age. This question. Okay. This is also what a required question too. Right? So I should save my work. Let me save my work. And I can also preview my work so far. I can click on preview to preview my work so far. You can see. You can see. This is the way it looks on the desktop. Now on the phone, this is the way it looks like on the phone. Okay. On the tab, This is how it's going to look like on the tab. Okay. So now, other questions. So what's your relationship with the academic community? I'm an academic staff. A non-teaching staff. Undergraduate students. Postgraduate students. A transport owner within the campus. Within campus. Food vendor. Contractor or supplier, as the case may be. Every possible thing you can think of, okay? I can even allow others. So if once that's not there, they can actually pick allow order and move on. It's a required question. I'm going to save it. Okay? Add another question. Now, so the next question is, okay, how has the strike, how has the shutdown of affected you? That could be a text. Something I actually want them to actually type into. Okay? Oh, no battery, sorry about that. You get a recording. Okay, so I can do this now. How did the shutdown of academic activities affected you? Or did it affect you? That should be the first question. That should be the first question. Are you affected by the shutdown of activities in the academic community? So it's a yes or no answer. Or maybe yes, no, maybe. Okay? Yes, no, maybe. Okay? So, the required question. So, I've got this, I've got this. Right. So, once I have my quiz set up, or for this now, I want this to be a logical question. Are you affected by the shutdown of activities in the community? So if it's a yes, you want a different option. If it's a no, you want a different option. If it's a maybe, you can also have that. So for example, now, if it's a yes now, set rule. If it's a yes, so we should show what the next question. Do you see that now? Yes. So I can save this. Right? So let's publish. I can go ahead and publish this now. Publish this now. So now before publishing, there's what we call modify schema. So I can modify schema. What does this mean? For each of these responses, these are the labels. What is going to be saved in database? I can determine it here. For example, I can say gender. I edit it. Okay, I say, oh, is 1. Male is 1. 0 is female. For this now, I can say, oh, this is 1. This is 2. So all the coding, I have done it right from the design of this questionnaire. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got that saved. So I can go ahead and publish it now. Once I publish this now, a link will be generated for me. The link that's going to be generated now can now be shared with anybody. That's the idea. And they can begin to. So I'm going to share this link with us now. And I'll give us like 2-3 minutes to fill this. Once we are done now, it will now be a fun now for us to see how you can be able to practice that on your own. Okay? So there are several opportunities with this kind of tool. You can deploy this on a smartphone by going to Play Store and download Survey 123. Yeah, it's taking a while. Of course, for those who are coming from the background of ODK, good. Yeah, so survey has been published. So now the next thing is I go to collaborate. Who are those who would have access to this survey? Everyone. Everyone should have access to this survey. Okay? So I can save. Okay? So it's saved now. Now I'm going to drop the link. Can you see this? Yeah, I can copy the URL now. So I've copied the link now. I'm going to drop it on the chat for us to pick it up from there. So let's pick it up from the chat. So let's put on the chat. So this is what you should have. You can try it on your phone or on a laptop. So this is what you should have. So let's give us 5 minutes to, 3 minutes to actually get this up and running. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, good. So to export the data, to collaborate, this is where you do the collaboration here, under the collaborate tab. So go to share results. I can actually share results to the public. But if you don't want to do that, don't do that, please. Okay. So now the next one now, let's go to the okay, this is the data tab. Where you would have access to, you can see now so far we have 9 people who have submitted their data. Okay, I can open this in map browser, in map viewer. So I can see where and where we are while we are filling this form now. So you can see the geolocation data there. Okay. So you can see where we are presently while we are filling the data, Abuja, Ibadan, Lagos, the rest like that. Okay. So I can go to my analyze data now and see some quick visuals about my data. Under the analyze data, under the analyze tab. Great. I can some quick visuals. So you can see for male, pie chart or bar charts, okay, or a column, you can see that. Okay, can we see that? Percentage for age. Can we see this? And I can always change it also. I can change to pie also. Okay, you can see this for this also. These are quick visuals that you can use on your data. You can see that. You can see for, how did the shoulder affect you? This is it, yeah? Okay, scholarship, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, because we have, suppose we have up to 20 responses, we would have seen a word cloud of this. Okay, so I think this is a convenient place to, so to export, like I told us, you can go to data, exports, and I click on to export to Excel. And if I do that, you will see the one we exported earlier. Let's allow this to come on board. So let me go to ArcGIS platform. The one I exported earlier. Okay, so I can try and open the file. Okay, where is it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm launching this now so that I can see the file that we just exported now. Okay. It's taking a while to load. Why is it taking forever to load? Who made my system? It's taking forever to load. Oh my God. Why is this taking forever to load? Okay, good. Yeah. So can we see it now? So you can see our location data now for the address. Can you see it? The longitude and latitude also captured. Can you see the coding that we have done? So you don't have to manually do any coding anymore because you have set that already while you were setting up your question, your survey. So I think this is a very convenient place to stop today. So the next session tomorrow, or the next session next week, we could have it a day interval so that we don't rush us too much. Or what do you suggest? What do we suggest? So thanks all.